Gotta start the day off right, man!
Welcome to Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. Subscribe to our channel and receive breaking news, world news, along with a variety of truth music on our playlist. If you would like to join us or advertise, email us at rebukealldevils.radio107.7 at yahoo.com. Home of the truth and shalom.
And welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio 107.7, home of the truth. And man, look at these demons right here. What these demons did, man, was unbelievable, right? And so, of course, this wicked kind of activity, always allows you to make the show, man. And without further ado, as the title, reads, couple used odor eliminators and sage to conceal daughter's death before driving around with 8-year-old's corpse. That's right, man. So not only did they kill their daughter, they was driving around with their daughter's corpse in the car. Right? Not feeling sad, not feeling heartbroken, not taking her to the hospital or none of that, man. But let's see what the story says, right? A couple who was caught transporting their adopted daughter's dead body used odor eliminators to hide her death for weeks, new court docs have revealed. Mandie Miller, 8, was found dead inside a coffin in the back of a U-Haul outside a South Dakota home in December of 2022. Right? Mandie Miller, pictured up top, and Aleksander Kurmoyarov have been accused of torturing their daughter and concealing her body from cops. Police took them in after they discovered 8-year-old Mandie's body inside a coffin in the back of a U-Haul trailer in December of last year. Now the two are facing murder charges related to Mandie's horrific death. Her adopted parent, Mandie Miller, 33, and her boyfriend, Aleksander Kurmoyarov, 28, lied to police about the girl's death and went to extreme lengths to hide her corpse. An unsealed statement of facts alleges. The Washington couple was arrested on December 16th and initially accused of failure to notify law enforcement of the death of a child. Police later said they were being held on a no-bond arrest warrant from Spokane for homicide by abuse. Now, Kurmoyarov and Miller are facing second-degree murder, first-degree criminal mistreatment, and unlawful imprisonment charges following a Thursday court hearing. Officials released documents that allege the two engaged in a history of abuse before the little girl died. After learning of their arrest in South Dakota, police searched the couple's home on December 15th. They discovered chilling clues, including zip ties, an abundant amount of air fresheners, and other items of possible evidentiary value, KREM2 reports. In Mandie's bedroom, investigators found a wax warmer, electric fragrance diffusers, and an odor absorber. They also found sage inside a seashell, which they believe was burned as part of a Native American ritual associated with cleansing and can therefore help you feel like you've aided the deceased in their passing, the doc said. The father speaks. Cops tracked down Mandie's father after Child Protective Services informed them that he had been Mandie's emergency contact until 2021. When cops found him, he identified himself as her father and a former partner of Miller. The man told cops that Miller called him on November 16, 2022, to say that Mandie was dead, to which he immediately responded, "What did you guys do to her?" Miller was reportedly offended by the question and denied harming her. She allegedly told him that Mandie had been complaining of chest pain and they went to the doctor to get it looked at. She claimed they were sent home where the little girl died. Miller told the alleged father that they were going to fly the body back to her reservation in South Dakota. While he never witnessed any abuse, Miller's ex described her as a hothead who would sometimes refer to her daughter as evil. Sick abuse. Neither Miller nor Kurmoyarov have ever encounters with police or child protective services until her body was found. After they were arrested, investigators said Kurmoyarov told them Malia was tied up for 4 to 6 hours the day that she died. In an interview with police, Kurmoyarov alleged his girlfriend beat the 8-year-old's toes with a hammer, and that zip ties was used to restrain her for hours before her death. Man, may that child rest in peace. An autopsy report found marks on her wrist, ankles that were consistent with Kurmoyarov's story. It also revealed that she was extremely malnourished and listed her as weighing just 26 pounds at 8 years old. Man, how can an 8-year-old be weighing 26 pounds? Miller initially told investigators that her daughter died on September the 10th, 2022, months before her body was found. The autopsy report said it actually appears as though she had been dead for weeks, but the coroner noted that the body could have been stored in a way that protected it from decomposition. Investigators said that the girl was allegedly taken out of school in early 2022. Kurmoyarov is also said to have called the youngster a handful when speaking to cops. The couple appeared in court on Thursday, where a judge announced their new charges and set their bond at $1 million. They are set to be arraigned on February the 7th, 2023. Man, fam, I don't understand how you could be such a devil, man, to do that to a child, man. And this is the child's about, I guess, the adopted mother. The dude said, he was the father of the child, the biological father, right? With Malia, of Miss Miller. So how could you do that with your own child, let alone to any child, man? I just do not understand the wickedness. You know what I mean? I don't understand the wickedness, man. The wickedness is great. I mean, those are two evil monsters right there in the flesh with no regard for human life. Not even their very own child, not even their own foster child's life, man. But one thing I do, and we pray that that child is in the hands of the Most High, where she's not suffering anymore. And our heart and prayer goes out to her other family members that loved her friends, and the people that really cared about her. And shout out to the cops that caught these monsters right here. You know what I mean? Shout out to the police department that caught these monsters and put them away. And thank goodness, and shout out to the judge that gave them $1 million bond. They don't look like they can afford $1 million bond. But what they do look like is some stone-hearted killers. And with that being said, man, always keep the Most High in your heart. And our job as adults is to protect the children, to protect the women and children. Excuse me. Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And man, I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Peace.